The Satan. In Islamic literature, Satan is the name given to arrogant beings created from fire who constantly try to mislead people with their whispers. In the Holy Quran, the first devil is referred to as Iblis, and it is stated that he is actually a jinn. As it is written in Araf verse number 12. Allah asks, "What prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you?" He replied, "I am better than he is. You created me from fire and him from clay." Iblis was one of the jinns. He went against the command of his Lord, as also written in the 50th verse of the Al-Kahf. "And recall when we said to the angels, prostrate before Adam. So they all did except Iblis, who was one of the jinn, but he rebelled against the command of his Lord. Would you then take him and his descendants as patrons instead of me, although they are your enemy?" What an evil alternative for the wrongdoers to choose. Iblis, the first and greatest devil who was once given a place among the angels, later succumbed to his arrogance and became a being opposing God. Although creation of Iblis was forced, his becoming demonic occurred through his own will and mistake. There is no doubt that this cursed being, which has no inherent value or worth, was created based on many reasons. The most important reason for the creation of Satan is that Allah wants to test people in this world. It is possible for many emotions and qualities in human nature to emerge by struggling with the devil. It is a fact that there is no progress where there is no struggle. As a matter of fact, there is no spiritual ascension for angels who are not haunted by the devil. A hawk trying to hunt a pigeon causes the pigeon to develop its flying ability. Demons also cause the spiritual elevation of strong-willed people. Some of humans' abilities emerge as a result of his success in his fight against Satan, and human becomes entitled to enter heaven. Those who use the talents Allah has given them in line with Satan's suggestions and desires are worthy of hell. Other unbelieving jinn who try to mislead people, such as Iblis, are also called devils. The Holy Quran considers devils in two parts, human and jinni. It is written in the 112th verse of Al-An'am, "And so we have made for every prophet enemies, devilish humans and jinn, whispering to one another with elegant words of deception. Had it been your Lord's will, they would not have done such a thing. So leave them and their deceit." While human devils, who try to distract people from Allah and His rules, do this face to face, demonic devils make these delusions and suggestions from a position where we cannot see them. This issue was stated in the 27th verse of Al-Araf, "O children of Adam, do not let Satan deceive you as he tempted your parents out of paradise and caused their cover to be removed in order to expose their nakedness. Surely he and his soldiers watch you from where you cannot see them. We have made the devils allies of those who disbelieve." As stated in this verse, Satan and his crew constantly deal with people's weaknesses and try to distract them from Allah. One of these weaknesses is lust. Because lust is the most dangerous weapon that weakens the human will and makes him the devil's toy. In addition, he also takes advantage of people's weakness for position and money. Satan's tricks are diverse and he can see people's weakest points. People often cannot detect such games, because Satan is positioned in a way that humans cannot see or feel him. It can hit a person in the heart at an unexpected moment. A person can hate the devil and take a stand against him in proportion to his faith, and as his faith decreases, his bonds of friendship with the devil gain strength. In verses 16 and 17 of Al-Araf, this issue was stated. Satan said, "For leaving me to stray, I will lie in ambush for them on your straight path. I will approach them from their front, their back, their right, their left, and then you will find most of them ungrateful." In this verse, it is mentioned that Satan, who never gives up on misleading people, is approaching from four directions. By approaching people from the front, Satan makes people hesitate and doubt about matters related to the future. That is, the afterlife. It makes people not believe in the afterlife, heaven and hell. In this way, people will not think of organizing their lives according to the afterlife. They will interpret everything around their own interests and live as materialists and worldly worshippers. Satan approaches people from behind and suggests to them that the real pleasures they are looking for are not ahead, that they should turn their faces back, but not forwards, and that everything they are looking for is in the life they are living in. When Satan approaches people from the left, he makes the world's blessings seem more beautiful than they are, so that people cannot see other beautiful things. In addition, Satan sometimes approaches people from the right. He mixes evil into even the good deeds people do. It makes a person feel proud of the good deeds he does and consider himself superior to others. Sometimes, they present things that are not in religion as if they were in religion, and while a person thinks he is doing something good, he finds himself in the pit of sin. In order to be free from Satan's delusions, it is necessary for a person to know his helplessness and seek refuge in Allah. Because human is a weak being and without Allah's mercy, we would be the devil's toy. A person should worship and pray to Allah Almighty to protect him from Satan. As it is written in An-Nas verse number 16, "Say, O Prophet, I seek refuge in the Lord of humankind, the Master of humankind, the God of humankind, from the evil of the lurking whisperer who whispers into the hearts of humankind, from among jinn and humankind."